Do you want a woman who submits to your vision of family leadership? A woman different from others available in the dating scene? But, most importantly, a woman who respects your authority and doesn't turn your home into a battlefield? A woman like the one in Ephesians 5, verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as you do to the Lord. I'll show you how to guide women to be submissive, even that defiant woman you're with now. Stick with me to understand how to develop her respect. Because, first, you must become the man capable of earning her respect. Come with me, and let's analyze 3 points so you understand how to become that man. Let's start with Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25, and see what it says. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Number 1. The weak man falls head over heels for someone. Pay attention now, my brother. Modern society insists that men should show their weak side, their vulnerability. They say only then a relationship will work, and weak men hear and believe in this lie of showing their vulnerable side. Even worse, some play the victims who need protection and attention from women. They are fools and never learned that only a man of moral conviction and strong resilience can love in the right way. Because there is a wrong way to love, which most modern men follow, and the right way to love, which only men connected to the past follow. Tell me, how many times have you sighed for passion? How many times have you felt your soul tortured by this feeling? Worse yet, how many times have you been completely ignored by the object of your passion? Unfortunately, if you've already done that, you've behaved like a weakling. Did you think these behaviors were love? You were wrong and were a fool. Let's leave weakness and foolishness aside and learn what love is. And for you to be a better man, I'll show you a bonus point to reflect on at the end of the video. Number 2. The strong man loves. Learn this, brother. Love is not a feeling. The romantic follies of Shakespeare and medieval romantic love created this aberrant idea. This continued in modern society, with men learning that love was like a Disney princess, big, loving eyes, professing unconditional love. True love is a decision, not an emotion. You decide to love someone and stick to that decision. No one makes sacrifices because of an emotion. Only a morally healthy man can make sacrifices, not out of passion, but out of conviction and reason, giving up his desires for what is necessary. Would you work every day, fighting exhaustion, just for passion? This fuel lasts a maximum of 2 years and deceives only teenagers. But you are a man now, my brother, so no more illusions. If you are going to work every day until exhaustion, do it because you decided it was the best, because you decided to support and provide for your home. Because when tough times come, and they always do, and you think of giving up, you'll be firm in your reason and choices. Only with rational decision-making, not with emotional passion, can you persevere through difficulty. The ability to make rational decisions is what will help you meet your family's needs. It is with reason that you will be the shield that protects your family from the hardships of the world. Because love is protecting, and no one protects because of an emotion. We protect because we choose to do so. This is the true love of a strong man. Decide every day to continue, but there must be a counterpart, which we find in number 3. Love sets boundaries. Verse 28 says, "In this same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself." Current society confuses freedom with licentiousness. The lie that everything is allowed goes hand in hand with the lie that you must do everything for your loved one. Only the weak and foolish fall for this lie. True love establishes limits. Furthermore, the strong man sets boundaries for his relationships. You must make it clear what you consider acceptable and what you do not. You don't allow yourself to do everything you want. Even less should you allow your woman to do everything she wants. Make clear what is non-negotiable. Things like clothes that are too revealing, or her having a girls' night out at the club. Each of us knows what is non-negotiable in our relationships. And if the woman doesn't accept, send her away. Don't waste your time with that kind of woman. Now that you understand these 3 principles, what should you do to get the woman who submits to you? Set boundaries. Women want to see you taking the reins of the relationship. Make it very clear that you are willing to even die for her and your family, because you are a protector, but you won't die for just anyone, only for the one who gives you the right counterpart. She must understand and accept your rules, your beliefs, and what you accept or not in the relationship. As I said, women want you to lead them. It's a human characteristic to feel safe knowing there are limits to be followed. Even more so, knowing there is someone to enforce these boundaries, to prevent these boundaries from being exceeded. And this role can only be done by the man who loves. See, most women, especially those misled by feminism, will question and fight tooth and nail for you not to set boundaries. So, stay strong. They are ensnared in the modernity trap and think that being submissive is not having a will of their own, that it's being a slave and not having freedom. You must remove their illusion blinds so they understand there is a hierarchy. And I will tell you this, with the bonus coming next, the decision to love is hierarchical. Verse 23 says, "The husband is the head of the wife, just as Christ is the head of the church." There is an order, a hierarchy to be followed. But understand, my brother in faith, there's a difference between blindly following a hierarchy and questioning it. Remember that hierarchy should be followed, but if you've obtained your submissive woman, she is your helper, not a soldier. Don't confuse hierarchy with being stubborn. Listen to her questions. Don't disregard her wisdom if she's wise. Now, I need to be very honest with you because there is a trap in the hierarchy. The saying, "women and children first" in dangerous situations didn't come out of nowhere. It came because the leader's role even includes sacrificing for those they lead. If modern politicians were real men and followed this understanding, everything would be different. See, Christ died for us. He is the leader. If necessary, you must do the same for your family. A true woman will appreciate this. Now, for the Karens who think it's all about them, you can take the lifeboat from the sinking vessel and leave her to go down with it. You must make this clear, because we are a movement. We are strong, brave, and bold. We fight for peace, not for passivity. So, share some love. Like the video and subscribe. Also, pray for us. Until next time.